Hi, this is Nigel Collin. You're probably watching this short video because you want a little bit more information about the Mindset of Change keynote and workshop. Because growth mindset is a really hot topic in organizations at the moment, and rightly so. Because having a growth mindset is what helps us grow personally. It's what allows us to see that our skills, our talents and abilities aren't things that are fixed, but things that can be expanded upon. And it helps us see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities. Helps us shift our thinking to see change not as something to push against, but as something to embrace. And so this keynote focuses on two key areas. Firstly, on what is a growth mindset. And to do that, we look back to the work of Carol Dweck, the instigator of growth mindset. But then, of course, let's look at how do you actually adopt a mindset? How do you start to nurture it? Because the thing is, right, we can talk about a growth mindset all day long, but unless we have a plan to start adopting it, then really we've just had a lovely conversation. So the keynote also focuses on three key things we can do, each of us, to help ourselves nurture a growth mindset, but more importantly, also help nurture the growth mindset of others. And the first point is, well, how do we do that for ourselves? What are some of the things we can do to start adopting a growth mindset? And then let's shift our thinking a bit to see this not as a one-off project. You know, you're not going to change your mindset in one day, in one small event. It's not about doing a half-day workshop. This is a continual process. So let's look at shifting our mindset to a growth mindset as a game of inches, because it's the little things you do that make the biggest difference. And that takes the angst away. It makes it more accessible and you start to get momentum. And finally, let's just touch upon the language we use, not just our self-talk, but how we speak with others, by adopting some simple phrases and words. For example, by starting to say yes and instead of yes but. So rather than, oh yeah, but that'll never work, we say yes and interesting. Tell me a little bit more about your thought process, because that extends and opens the conversation. And it's also about adding words like yet or not yet, as Carol Dweck herself suggests. So rather than saying something like, look, we didn't make budget, it's we didn't make budget yet. And that helps us overcome those challenges and obstacles, because then we can start to explore, well, why didn't we make it? What can we do differently? The keynote is also designed to help individuals, of course, nurture a growth mindset, but also as leaders, how do we help those within our teams nurture a growth mindset as well? Look, if you have any questions, please reach out, and I really look forward to speaking with you soon.